Welcome back. Today we're talking about our pre-algebra lesson 51 on translations. Today we're going to identify and perform the translations of plane figures by moving them left, right, up, or down. What does all of that mean? Well, a plane figure is a 2D shape. It's two-dimensional, very flat, not any height or depth to it whatsoever. A transformation then is taking that shape and changing the size, location, or the orientation of the figure, the way that it appears. Okay? Now, when we have a shape and we have it drawn the first location, that's our original spot, and we call that our pre-image, the first image. And then when we move it, whether it's doing the size, location, or orientation, flipping it, whatever, that new location is called our image. So go ahead, pause the video, and copy this into your notebook. All right, here's our first example. A pre-image is, again, the first image, the very first location that it is. So here we have the pre-image of triangle LMN. So again, pre-image means the first image. Okay, so let me grab a highlighter here. Here we have triangle LMN, and you can see that's right here. That's our first image. Now we're going to translate this over. That means we're going to slide it over to a new location. And in our new location, it has a new name. That's our image, and here it is right here, LMN. Except for, if you notice here, there's a little hatch mark next to our letters, and that kind of distinguishes it between the two shapes. So we know which one was first, which one was second. So the pre-image is just simply triangle LMN. No hatch marks next to the letters. The image, which is second, the second location, is triangle L prime, M prime, N prime. So you can see it has these little hatch marks next to the letters in the wording and both there and on the coordinate plane as well. All right, so I want you to take a chance to try now. Go ahead and turn to your flip book that you have and find the page on translations. Okay, so a translation then is a slide. Okay, so go ahead and write that information into the first spot. Now, in symbolic form, what does that mean? That means when we have X, Y, and we're changing the location of it, how does that location change? Well, X is moved in the direction of A, so we're either adding or subtracting A to X to find a new location there, and we're changing the location of Y, whether it is a positive or a negative move, okay? Now, sometimes we only change one of these, the X or the Y, and we'll explore some of these options, but in general, this is what's happening, is the X is changing by a certain number, and the Y is changing by a certain number. All right, so our directions say to graph and label each figure and its image, that's the second number, under the given translation and give the new coordinates. All right, so this time we're going to make a square, and we're going to go ahead. It gave us the vertices. So we're making a square C, D, E, and F. So C is at -6, 7. So if we always start in the origin and we go -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up 7 because it's positive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we have C, and then we have D is -2, 6, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is D, and we have E, which is -3, 2, -3, and up 2. That's E. And then we have F, which is -7 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have a square. I'm going to go ahead and make straight lines with this so it looks very nice and neat. So we have a line there, we have a line there, there, and there. So that is our square. A little funny looking, but anyways. And it says to translate it in a way where x is moving 7 and y is moving -4. So if we take our original numbers up here, oops, sorry. If we take our original numbers and we can see that it's -6 and 7, -2 and 6, -3 and 2, and -7 and 3, we're going to adjust those. So -6 plus 7 is going to make it a +1. Okay, and for our x, and 7 minus 4 is going to be 3. So our C prime is going to be at 1, 3. Go ahead and fill in the difference. So for -2 plus 7, we're going to make this 5, and 6 minus 4 is 2, and E is going to be, plus 7 is 4, and 2 minus 4 is -2, and F is -7 plus 7, so that'll be at 0, and 3 minus 4 is -1, and then we can go ahead and place these, so 1 and 3, this is C prime, and 5 and 2, and this is D prime, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, -2, 1, 2, we're going to put that there, and that's E prime, and -0, -1 down here, and that is F prime, and then again I want to go ahead and grab my lines to make it nice and straight. We'll see how straight it goes. There we go, and this is our image of the pre-image, which was over there. Okay, go ahead and finish doing number 6, making the triangle RST and changing it -2 and -3. And there I've gone ahead and added RST to our coordinate plane. And now I'll go ahead and add the new image with our prime location. And now I've added our new image, which is R prime, S prime, T prime. Now, what I did differently for this one that I didn't do for the first one was I looked at each point and I just simply moved back 2 spaces. So from R, from the pre-image, I moved back 2 spaces and then down 3 spaces and found my new location. Same with S. I moved backwards 2 spaces and down 3 spaces. Now, you can verify your numbers by doing the mathematics with taking it up to your original point, your coordinate pair, your ordered pair, and doing that math, or you can do it the other way as well. So there's more than one way to get it done. Excellent. All right, let's look at our next one then. Okay, so here we have a triangle, and this is our triangle ABC, and it says it's being translated, our pre-image is being translated 1 unit right and 4 units up. And then we need to draw the image of triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. So we want to go 1 unit to the right and 4 units up. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want you to pause the video and see if you can tell me what your new ordered pairs would be for A prime, B prime, C prime while I'm doing this. We want to go 1 to the right and 4 up. So 1 right. There we go. There's A prime and B prime and C prime. Okay, so I didn't have straight lines this time, but that's okay. We still get the point. So for A prime, I should have 2 and 1, and for B prime, I should have 4 and 4, and for C prime, I should have 5 and 2. and 1 plus 1 is 2, and negative 3 plus 4 is 1. So again, using our math calculations to figure out if the way that we moved it would be correct, and it looks like it would be. Excellent, okay? All right, now we have triangle JKL, and these were the coordinates that we were given. I've already put it on our paper for us. And it says we want to find the image, the new location of J prime, K prime, L prime. And it has a translation of 4 units to the left and 5 units up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. I'm going to go ahead and choose, I think I'll choose green this time. And I'll be right back. Okay, and here is my pre-image, or I'm the pre-image of JKL, and then my new image of J prime, K prime, L prime. And J's location is now going to be -4, -4, and 7. And K is going to be -1, and let's see, 8. And then L prime is going to be 1, and it's going to be 6. Very good. Excellent. All right. Now, for the Your Turn page for your homework tonight, I want you to do numbers 7 and 8 in your flip book, completing the translation given for each polygon, and the directions are given for you. And I'll see you next time to answer any questions and practice this with you some more. Have a good night.